Hello, it's October the 4th. This is Bases News for October the 4th. We are doing major changes to Bases. We are planning to launch Bases TV shortly. I managed to purchase some extra hours, which allows a lot more of the Bases material to be coordinated and available on Bases TV, and we're having a meeting about that on Friday, and we'll advise about that. But on Friday, I'm also going to the TCHHE conference in central London. That's a major conference by Hayes Publishing, and there's lots of well-meaning and very wise people who publish very good books and stuff. And it's 2.5 days of that, and Miriam will be there. So hopefully we'll have Miriam here, and we'll be able to maybe have a couple of chats and talks with Miriam. Jane Shattuck has published another letter too. And believe you me, when Jane Shattuck expresses herself in letter form and then reads it, it's like a strategic nuclear missile, unstoppable and highly explosive. And when Jane gets going, Jane gets going. The other thing is, I missed a conference. It's called a Health and Awareness Conference. It was in memory of Jenny Fry, who's another one of the individuals who was killed by the toxic, oh, you can't see that. That's it there. This is the DVD from the Microwave Delusion people. It's this. This is the trouble about a cover. It doesn't really tell you who you are. Okay, it's The Inconvenient Reality, and it was organised by Peter Gain with guest speakers Debbie Fry, Barry Trower, who attended with great difficulty, and we salute him for that. Dr. Andrew Treesider, Professor Ollie Johansson, Brian Stein, and Neil Boaxel, Professor Martin Paul in the United States, and Michael Bevington. This is a brilliant DVD, and it's from the conference that was on May the 13th in 2023 at Oddcombe in Somerset, filmed by Video Tracks. I don't know how the hell you get a copy of it. There's nothing like pre-reading what you need to do. Yes, if you want to get this DVD, there's actually a phone number on it. So, and the phone number to get this DVD, which is a very important DVD, the guys have put that together. There's huge turnout. Is telephone number Peter Gain. That's Peter Gain, G-A-N-E. His phone number is 01935 423 002. That's 01935 423 002. That's in the UK, so put the relevant country code on it, which is +44. Take the. And if anybody thinks that they're going to maybe spam that number, they can go to hell. And they will very quickly. Right, so that's it really for now. There's a lot has happened. I actually went and purchased a graphics card in the computer exchange. I had faith that that thing would work. Unfortunately, having placed the graphics card into my main big computer, it's blown the living hell out of the motherboard. Some red lights come on in the memory area, and basically I've lost that huge computer, and that's a big loss. That's going to cost upwards of £2,000 to replace. It's a bloody nightmare. It needs to be able to drive about 12 hard drives and take a big video card, etc. and all that. But don't buy anything guaranteed from the computer exchange. They, well, shall we say it was a breach of faith, and we'll leave it there. And that's where it was, in a small village town called Chippenham. I'm as mad as hell about it, and they have given me a £200, they've given me a £200 credit thing. So I'm going to give that to somebody. If you can email me and you've got really something that you need for your computer, as computer peripheral, you do so at your own risk, but I will give you that £200 credit, because I will not be buying anything from the computer exchange ever again. And you don't get your money back. What you do is you get credit and a credit note, which is probably in breach of half a dozen regulations, but who gives a damn? So email me and tell me you've got a good, viable excuse and you can prove it, and I will give you the £200 credit note from the Computer Exchange. Obviously, that only works in the UK. So, and obviously places where the Computer Exchange is. So if you've got something in mind and you want to buy something from the Computer Exchange and it actually works, I will give you, and you could get a certificate from the Computer Exchange guaranteeing that the item you want to buy actually does work and won't blow up your computer, because you don't want to have what's happened to me happen to you. I will send you the £200 thing. So obviously that's pretty immediate in terms of the date. So don't start writing in or something in 5 years' time when you see this bulletin, whatever the hell it is, if we're still around by then. The BASES Project 2023 Christmas thing is in the Bouverie Hall on the 9th of December. So we're having a number of speakers there. It's going to be Michael Shrimpton doing a very serious military assessment of the current situation with the Ukraine and Russia thing in China and Korea and all that sort of stuff. So that's going to be an analysis of the situation. We're going to have Bob Osborne, and he's going to be talking about, or having a chat about, the Zener Spirit of Place thing and the details and the Fabian agenda. And the Fabian agenda is basically, they spell it out very clearly, no humans by 2050. We're all going to be transhumanized or whatever by then, those of us who are left. The other thing is that we'll probably we'll have Jackie. Jackie has sent me a very, very important email in the context of the late Lisa Williams, Barry King and James Casbolt in the Reading area. Really bad stuff. And the scale of the Greys infiltration and where they turn up and in the background and where the children go and where they are taken. Not all come back. But that was a huge thing that Lisa was talking about way back in 1994. Jackie has had similar experiences. A whole family tried to escape being taken by the relevant authorities because it connects directly with the Greys. So there is a connection there directly with the Greys and missing children and bases and hospitals around the UK. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. So she'll be speaking at BASES 2023. That's Saturday, December the 9th. I and Maria Wheatley and possibly Sandy Adams will be speaking. Sandy Adams may be speaking on December the 9th in Pewsey, where the BASES conference is for Christmas. And then I'm joining an Irish team in Glastonbury, and they're very well connected. They're coming over from Ireland, and they're going to be doing a lot of really detailed stuff. This team from Ireland have been at a cloaked deep underground military base, deep underground alien military base in the west of Ireland, where the road just stops and suddenly you've just got a farm and nothing's happening. Except there's a man with a dog turns up, just trying to ask questions. Mind the people with dogs when you're standing by yourself and suddenly these guys turn up walking their dogs. Fake projected reality. That's how they cloak the bases. Been doing it for a long time. So that will be, they're announcing their thing, and that will be, I'll be speaking at that in Glastonbury. I think it's called the Tannery in Glastonbury on, I think, the 16th of December. It's a Saturday and Sunday. It's the last weekend before Christmas, whatever date that is. They'll be announcing stuff, and I'll be doing an announcement on that stuff later. In the meantime, buyer beware at the Computer Exchange.